next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Blake Corum now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done.
Roughing the kicker, Ethan.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Stafford from the gun. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover ends up on the ground. They'll bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Sent him right up the middle, and he blocked it. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And the blocked punt leads to a touchdown. They got there, they blocked the kick, Brock, and then absolute chaos ensued.
Yeah, look at the mad scramble to go get that ball. And then as he took off with it towards the end zone. What a wild, frankly, what a fun play to watch. Well, at least for one team. The other side, well, that's a painful gaffe they'd rather soon forget.
That was Tyler Luke. Now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And a Rams first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Stafford now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick six.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Rams nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying to sneak with Stafford. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Rams.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First down, ball at the 36. Up the gut they go with Williams. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford back to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punch it away again. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So in Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 21. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Williams. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
From the 35 on 2nd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams now on 1st and 10. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. From the 43. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give to Williams from the gun. He finds space into the red zone. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. It's an option right that begins this drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled on the play by Ford.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. This is Henry on 2nd. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Jackson keeping it himself. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd down, they're going to the option. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
It's Henry on the counter. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. Room inside the 10. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 21, Rams 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Corum now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Stafford to throw. That one complete to Higbee. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Drive starts with an option, right side. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
Out of the gun, Henry. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down and goal to go.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
28, Rams 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Throwing now on first down. Stafford hits him on the end route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Rams facing a deficit near the break. First down throw here for Stafford. That's caught by Williams. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. It's Stafford once more. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Stafford's going to throw once more. On the left side, taken in by Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights, and the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Ali to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Lamar now from the gun. It's taken in by LeJohntay Wester. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Juke the defender. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. From the 42. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now Jackson on third down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. They're out and set, first and 10. Running right, it's Williams. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. They stay on the ground with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They motion the slot man right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Handoff headed right to Henry. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the 36. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. A handoff to Williams. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A run with Williams. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Nakua here, he's got it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point attempt coming up.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. From the pistol, Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Jacoby Durant. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On first down, here's Stafford. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Connects with Adams again. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And a Rams first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now it's Williams. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams on the carry.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Stafford from the gun. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, that obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He'll get this one to Adams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Stafford now on first down. Screen here for Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stafford's going to throw once more. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
5 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. It's Stafford once more. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. Broke through the tackle. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Lamar on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They kick the running back in motion. Stafford back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Rams are set to punt. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Blitz is there and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the Rams' 32-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now to throw. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Corum now on the return.
The Rams take over.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.